R.I.P. to my man Sosa. R.I.P. to my man Koga. They even had the hoes waiting for them with the flowers.
Did they? I thought it was only for Sosa.
Nah, well, okay, yeah, Sosa had flowers, and then, like, I guess Bihei felt Koga, and Koga was tight that he didn't get flowers, but I'm pretty sure that there was some type of random broad that had flowers for Koga. It's just that Sosa and Sugan have that relationship, so Sugan probably knows the chick that was looking for that was looking for Sosa. But it's still good to see that, like, people are thinking about them, and, like, their deaths, like, you know what I'm saying, they're still not, like, easy deaths.
I didn't even
I
notice
like
the
that.
Bihei moment at first. I like when I saw this moment, the first thing I thought about was just like, damn, no kill guy. It's just about social. I mean, I don't give a fuck about kill guy, so I'll take it. But it's kind of disrespectful at the same time.
Hmm.
Well, what about their like them pulling up to like in general? Like this is long overdue. This is a moment that's definitely long overdue.
Uh,
Like even the bitches are like going towards what's his face to Sosui. He has like six
yeah.
chicks running up at him, and
Yeah.
he's just
Bro,
like shit. I don't even know what to
10,
say.
10 got proposed to, my nigga.
By an old guy, yeah.
By an old guy, yeah, but it's like, nigga, he's from a prominent family. He's from the Shu family. You know what I'm saying? They live in the capital. It's like, yo, she really got proposed to by some ancient old man.
That was
That's
crazy,
mad
bro. She
funny.
thought it was the little kid too. He's like, nah, bitch. I'm the one proposing. What you mean?
Nah, because she probably would have said yes if it was the little kid.
Whoa there, come on.
You gotta remember, ancient China had way different laws. It was like they was getting married. They was marrying 12-year-old girls off. You know what I'm saying? So a 12-year-old boy, yeah, he can get married off.
I don't know. He kind of looks like he's fucking six to me. He
Well,
looks pretty
yeah.
young.
Well, yeah, it depends on how old he is, true. But okay, let's get to the main topic. Yo, my man's mansion is fire.
Bro, to be honest, I thought it would be bigger, but I'm still happy with what we got, especially with the setup where Shin thought the little cabin was gonna be the shit. He's like, "Ew, it's a different wood material. This is the pros for you." I found that fucking hilarious. It was definitely a
Yeah,
good setup to get you excited for the actual thing.
Shin has no concept of money though. Like that's really what this shows. He even admitted that he still can't read or write that much. You know what I'm saying? When Issei was telling him pick a name, but like he really has no concept of money. If he thought the fortune he gave Denyu and them just redid the shack, they like, nigga, we didn't touch your shack. We built an entire city. Yeah.
Bro, he used all his brain power to try to think about what was different. He's like, seems like a new wood material. It's more stylish.
Oh
Like, what
man.
the fuck?
Yeah, right? Like you redesigned the wood. Like, no, we the whole castle. Like the whole castle city. So like I was saying it before, but like Shin really needs to take like a class or two on how to be a lord. Like you can't just give this kid a city and expect him to know what's what and how to run it. You know what I'm saying? Like he needs to sit down with some people. You think we're gonna see the old guy that used to be his slave master, like the mayor?
I want to see it. Because I really want to
Like
see this bitch ass motherfucker try to act like he was cool with Shin from the beginning. And I'm curious as to what Shin will do. Because I don't feel like he'll be petty
mm,
enough to where he'll be like, you were talking shit at the beginning, you treated me like nothing.
yeah.
I'm just gonna like smack you and say you ain't shit. Like, I don't think he'll be that petty, but I don't want him to just like embrace him with open arms at the same time. So I'm curious how Shin will handle that.
I honestly, I don't care too much for the father, but I want the son to join the High Shin unit. Like it's been a long enough time period to where like he should be like 16, 17, where he should be like starting to go into war. And like as his way of like repenting for all the bullshit that they put Shin through, he joins the High Shin army. Or the Rishin army. Like, yo, my man got a last name.
Maybe, but
Yo.
I'm so annoyed at the father that I'm like, your whole family should just be worth nothing. I don't want any of y'all to be beasts. Plus, the kid was a little
See?
bitch too, but I guess he could make up for it. And he did like
Like,
Hyo
yeah,
a lot.
right. And as I'm saying, the kid was a little bitch, but like he had balls. Like he stood up to the assassin when you know what I'm saying, when he was fucking with Hyo's body, he stood up to the assassin at least. And it's like you like after that, like all the stories you hear of Shin and all the things that Shin has done, that kind of makes you want to like work for the nigga. Even like he used to be your slave, but now he's a noble, like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he should be a
Plus
noble
that
now.
one moment where he's like, Shin, you have to do this for a Hyo or something that had some weight to it.
Right, right. So I can see the son. I can see the son making a nice return. But honestly, I can see Shin giving like not control of the city, but like some like position of power to the father.
Ooh. I mean, maybe. I wouldn't like that, but I could see it as a possibility because Shin is just not petty at all. I could see him doing something like that. I don't feel like going back to what you said earlier about him needing to learn about how to run that shit. Like, I don't even know if that's
Mm-hmm.
necessary. He could just give that role to someone else.
Right, but who?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
Hecky?
Hecky. I mean, at the end
Like,
of the
nah,
day, Shin's gonna be like in the battlefields like 90% of his life. Like, he's probably barely gonna go back to the city, I'd imagine.
yeah, but like he needs some. He got a city now that's decently sized because like I like how many of the High Shin unit went to his house, but like it was however many of the unit plus their families. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know, like how many, how like do you think all 5,000 or 8,000 of his men could live there? Because
Shit, let me look
Hyokai
at the
is
pic
definitely
again.
living there.
Ah, all I see is 5 houses. There's probably more, I'm guessing, but these are huge houses to be fair. But no, I don't
Right.
think all 5,000.
So what you think? Like the top, like the OGs. Like okay, the original 100-man unit, right? Everybody that was down back then, that's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like that's the thing though. Like everybody got paid separately, and Shin should have got so much bread for the bodies that he got in this war.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he's gonna get even more, but it will take time to build more of the city.
It took a year to build this, my nigga. Like,
Yeah.
yo, what?
He gave them enough loot to work a year.
Right, and I'm saying if he gave them enough loot, right, he gave them enough bread, and in a year they built him a nice little city, like a nice little castle city, right? This is dope. I'm saying if everybody in the High Shin unit, right, like if they're gonna like do this legit and proper, they should become they should become house guests. And if everybody puts up some bread, you know what I'm saying, for their own house, and then Shin puts up some bread for the overall structure, they should be able to like build enough for the entirety of the Shin army to move in.
Yeah. We'll probably see it like after Shin goes to his next war, then comes back. And then now there's room for literally everyone in the unit. So that's an if
Yo, this
because
is
he might
so
just have like
dope.
10k by that time. Like being General Shin and all.
Like, okay, we see this one tower, this one like 3-story tower. Then we see 4 like 2-story towers. I'm assuming that there's like 1-story towers in between. Like, yo, this is really dope.
On the formula.
And this is Shin's house. It's not like this is not like it's a military city, but it's Shin, so it's like his people should live with him.
His would be the big one in the middle.
I know
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
It would be that.
He's just made it so far, bro. It's like crazy to read the early chapters and just see how much of a nothing he was in everyone's eyes, and now he's just big boss Shin pretty much. Like, goddamn, bro.
Where's grandma with the saggy titties?
That's a good question. Where the fuck is she? Where is she?
Wasn't she like the next door neighbor?
Yeah, imagine if she's in one of those panels. You just have to like give a good fucking view of them.
Not for nothing. She should be in the house. Like she should be in she should be in there. Like, yo, this is dope. I'm looking at this party scene again. And they have a courtyard. Like, that shit has his own courtyard, bro. Like, come on. Karyotin's hype about the kitchen. Like, yo, they really lit right now, bro. They
Yeah.
really lit.
What do you
right
think
now.
about the Kyokai scene? Do you think she's just hungry and she wants to be by herself while she eats, or do you think she's still recovering from what happened?
I think it's 2 parts. I think one, because of what Shin said last chapter, like something's really wrong with her. Normally she would be up and like about by now. So whatever this like giving of the chi, like it's a serious thing. Like she needs time to recoup. Plus she has a broken ankle. Like even like minus the chi shit, Hoken really snapped her shit. So I don't think she would be able to, like, even though they said it's been like 3 months or whatever. I don't think she's good enough to walk around. And I think she's also like just marking her territory, real shit. Like, nigga, this is Shin's house, but like, nigga, this is my house. My bed is right here. I'm grabbing all of the food. This is my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think she's just taking that next step. Like,
I feel that.
because, like, honestly, that shit was hilarious, my nigga. She pulled the One Piece stunt. She's underneath the covers munching, just waiting for everybody to leave.
Yeah, her gag gets pretty fucking wild sometimes. She's on like some Goku shit, honestly. Goku and Luffy.
It's the best. It really is the best.
I really like Shin's demeanor too in this chapter.
I was just about to say that. What do you think about Shin and all the kids? Like, just being around all the kids and them just hanging on to him and him just like, I don't know. It just seems like it's so fitting, my nigga. Like, he's just chilling with everybody's kids. They just general. It's like, yo, my nigga's a general. Fuck the formalities. My man's a general.
I find it kind of weird, but I guess it plays into the just everyone loves him now. He's like finally reached that point where everyone acknowledges him. Everyone like likes his presence. They don't like before. It was just Shin the idiot in a sense. Like, of course, his unit loved him, but he didn't get like this amount of love for sure. Just in like general like everyday interactions. Like right now, he just has a presence to him. Like he's this big shot, and he's enjoying it. Like his demeanor, he's so fucking happy about all this shit. And another thing is like, it's been like pretty heavily mentioned in this chapter that despite him being this big shot now, like he's still the same guy. Like when Toby went up to him and she said, "What did she say? Sorry, I shouldn't talk to you like this." And he's like, "Oh, it's fine. Don't be so formal." And then when he grouped up with him, he's like, "Your feats are like so insane. I can't even begin to talk about them." He's like, "Yeah, I guess. Pretty cool.
I'm pretty dope. Pretty dope.
Kind of that guy."
Okay, let me ask you something though. How funny was it when he actually tried to take Sei's last?
I mean, the thing is, he does have a point. I mean, he is kind of Sei's brother, and he has stuck up for him. He's pretty much responsible for them getting so far. So honestly, like, I know it's impossible and like people would like be enraged and shit, but he kind of does deserve it, which makes it even funnier. But Shabunkin was like, what was his reaction? He was like, "You motherfucker," right? Let me go back to it. Yeah, he was like fucking he was screaming pretty much. Ten was screaming too. They're like, "Are you really this fucking stupid? Like, you think that would work?" Okay, no. I was looking at the wrong reaction. I was looking at them reacting to him calling himself Rishin. But yeah, Shinbunkin was like doing the same old Shinbunkin face when he said the A part. And even like Ace, like he kind of had like this scowl on his face. Like he's like, "Really?"
Yeah, because like that's why I thought it was like he said, "Pick any name you want. First thing that pops into your head." And he was like, "E-A," or however you pronounce it. And he's like, "Nigga, no. You can't choose the king's family name." Yo, Shabukin, he's comedy sometimes. Like, his reactions are annoying, but he is comedy sometimes.
You know, he's almost at the Kinemon point where, like, Kinemon cries all the time, so him crying is just, you don't even want to see it anymore.
Oh, man.
But he does be funny sometimes. Like, this is a good moment for him to overreact.
But imagine if Issei was cool. I was like, yeah, all right. And his name was Asian. That wouldn't have worked. That wouldn't
I don't even know if, like... Okay, let's say it was possible and the courts wouldn't be enraged. Would Sei be down with it?
Nah. Like, cause like I said, he didn't have the same like overreaction that Shabunkin did, but he still was like, "Yeah, my nigga," but like,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't know if it's because of that, like he wouldn't want him to have the name regardless, or he's just like, "You're stupid," like that would never work. They would get fucking pissed.
Like, I saw a comment on Reddit, and it was like he should have chose O for like Oki or whatever. So that Osen would adopt him, and that would make him and Uhon brothers. I was like,
yeah, bro, that would be some troll ass shit, dude. It would play right into what you wanted.
Yeah, it would. And the next thing you know, second son, the next heir to the fucking family, and Uhon's tight. Yo, Yo, I swear, if Shin, right, if Shin had like a year with Osen to just train, learn some strategy, learn some tactics, Shin would be such a fucking problem. Give him 1 year under Osen.
10 too, and Kyokai. Fuck it, teach them all. Teach
Well,
the whole trio.
that's but see that's the thing though. At a certain point, Kyokai is gonna have to branch out on some Kyo shit. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point, she's gonna have to do her own, like her own thing. So, like, I assume, like, cause she's there mentally. Like, I don't think she's as smart as Moten when it comes to like battlefield tactics, but she's smarter than Moten when it in certain other areas.
I could see that.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, the Locust thing, like, she saw that before him, but I don't think she would have been able to save the left wing like he did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's trade-offs, and I think her going independent once Shin is fully established and has his instincts fully under command, like, I think that'll be good for her.
Yeah, maybe it'll help her catch up to General too, so she can actually be GG around the time Shin is.
Right.
We'll have to wait.
But see, that's how many GGs do we need though, bro? We got Mobu, we got Mo. Wow, I said Mobu Mo. We got Mobu, we got Toe, we got Osen, Konki eventually, Yotanwa, Moten, Uhon, Shin, Kyokai. That's what, 8?
I was saying this in my last discussion. If Heki becomes a GG before Eiko does, I'm gonna be heated. I'm like legitimately gonna be angry.
Yeah, but the possibility of that happening is unfortunately high.
Well, they were arguing like, can you be under someone and become a GG?
No.
I don't think we've seen that before. But if your like accomplishments are high enough, then they should just give you the title.
No, not at all. You can't. No. You can't be a GG serving under a GG. That's what made Hoken so fucking annoying, because he was supposed to be a GG serving under Roboku. You know what I'm saying? But no, you can't. Like, if that's why I say eventually Kyokai, no matter what she says, eventually she's gonna have to go independent. Whether or not her and Shin handle every war as a joint war, so they're always together that way.
Yeah, so it'd be the same shit then, just technicalities.
Yeah, right. But but she will eventually have to, like, if she wants to be a GG, like, she could be a general and like she could be like a Toe and have GG qualities, but not be GG in rank because she wants to be under Shin. You know what I'm saying? Like that, but she can't be a GG in rank and numbers. Like, they're not gonna just allocate over 200, over 200,000 to one army. Because remember, like, to be a G, like, not to be a GG, you need 100,000, but like that's the figure. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you hit general, your cap is usually anywhere from like 10,000 to like 90,000. Then when you hit GG, your cap is anywhere from 100,000 to fucking millions. You know what I'm saying? Because the Oki and them was talking shit. Like, we had millions of people under our control. Like, I don't know if that was combined or like each army individually, but
it was probably combined. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But still, like, even if it's combined, that's still fucking 500,000 on each side. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. See, the thing with Heki is, like, I don't even know if you'll have enough achievements by end of series to even make GG. I mean, I'd assume Mogo and Shoto, like, they had like at least 20 plus years of experience, and that's why Kin finally said fuck it and gave it to them. Like, people are saying even killing Rozo is gonna be enough for him to get GG, which I think is fucking insane.
No, not at all.
I don't see him getting like a Rozo type achievement in any other battle, really. Like, he just got lucky with this one.
Listen, man, the thing about the whole Rozo thing is it was all circumstantial. Like that, like, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not like usually one to be like, oh, it was plot. This, you know what I'm saying? Only reason why this happened is because it was plot. You know what I'm saying? They have to win because of storytelling. But it's like, bruh, in any other format, Heki doesn't win. Shit, 3 panels before Heki killed the nigga, Heki got back swung by this same dude and only lived like barely because his glaive missed. You know what I'm saying? A chapter before that, he was getting bodied by this dude's honor guard. So it was like, none of that shit made.
He got fucking bodied by that one Bunin dude too.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Gune. Was it Gune? No.
No, it wasn't
Yeah,
even
was
like
it?
the top guy under Bunen. It was just like some rando.
Like I said, none of it made sense.
See,
None of it
I'm
made
still the one
sense,
saying that he should
and
have tanked it with his head. I don't even think Heki's glaive should have been able to cut through Rozo's
oh
bone.
damn, that's a bit much. I would have been. Honestly, I thought he would have fucking been able to dodge it. You know what I'm saying? Because like the only reason why he was stuck in that position is because he was still trying to pull his glaive from the Figo King. If he lets go of his glaive for a second and dodges it and then just snuffs Heki, it's game over. But like I said, they needed the win. Like they had to win at that moment. And for whatever reason, Hara is still saving Yotanwa. Like we saw little glimpses of her fighting. We never saw her actually like give it up in a full out duel. So Hara's still saving that for whatever reason.
Yeah,
And
it's annoying, but I'm sure we'll get plenty of that in the future. So in hindsight, this battle will at least be unique compared to that.
shoot. I'm listen, like I said, honestly, I don't even think Heki should get a promotion for like killing Rozo was great and all, but like I was arguing with who was I who did I make the bet with? When I was arguing over the bet, and I was like, yo, this like he didn't do good. You know what I'm saying? This arc was not a good showing for Heki. Yeah, he killed Rozo, but this him in this arc was terrible. He fell into the enemy's hands every single fucking step. The nigga got half of his army killed multiple times. Like I don't even know why he like again, I don't know how he made general.
I mean, I agree for the most part, but let's not turn this into a Heki talk.
Yeah, let's not. Let's not.
Yeah, too much Heki. Too much Heki.
Too much. But that's the thing though, it will be a Heki talk because he's a front runner in this fucking award ceremony.
Yeah, man. I'm really not looking forward to that.
Oh, no, I'm looking forward
It's
to
kind
the
of
award
weird that
ceremony.
Shin and Heki's interaction just got off screen as well. Forgot about that. Why was that even the cliffhanger?
I mean, I don't even know if it was like really a cliffhanger. I think it was just to say like they're on their way home, everybody's happy, like we're on our way home. Let's just be
Yeah, I
happy with
guess.
that.
I assumed there's gonna
Because
be
shoot,
like a Kinemon Denjiro moment. Where like,
we don't even know where Uhon and them is at.
yeah, we don't. But I thought
Like,
like Shin was gonna be like Denjiro and he was gonna be like, damn Heki, you killed Rosa, you're a beast. And Heki's like, I'm kind of a beast, Shin. Yeah, I did it, bro.
I'm so happy that they didn't mention that shit at all. Like, you know how like when Shin was walking up, like the civilians know, like he's the one that killed Hoken. It's like, oh shit, even they know. Like, yo, that's dope,
That was nice and all. I need to see more. I can't wait for the Hoken hype to go.
bro. I can't. This is the award ceremony. I know we gotta wait like a month for it, but it's still like, yo, when they have that award ceremony and was Issei makes it official, like whatever award number he gets, probably like second or third in terms of like like the overall campaign, he should get like second or third. But it's like the man formerly known as Shin will hereby be known as Rishi. Oh, when that shit happens, bro, and we see the fucking crowd cheering and shit, my man Shin is elevated to general noble rank raised like what, like 3-4 levels or something. I don't know. Yo, it doesn't matter. Yo, my man's a general now. Fuck everything Garo was saying. But you know what? No, because I think that what he was saying about those other slave guys being stuck at 5,000 man commander, I think some of those people are gonna join Shin's army
That's a good point,
as like
actually.
as a respect type of things. Like, yo, we couldn't do it because we didn't have the right political connections, but I would rather serve under you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that came from the same background as us than serve a nigga like Uhon, a
I could
prick
definitely see
who's
that.
just hates all fucking peasants. Like,
I'm just thinking, where have they been until now? But I guess it doesn't really matter that much.
they've probably been under other people's armies, like Mobile. One second.
The mobile army would be a good choice, actually. Because his army hasn't been fleshed out that much at all.
Right, and they could be remnants of like Chotu's army. Shit about them. You know what I'm saying? It could come from anywhere. Just like how Zhao has hidden beasts, like we could have some hidden 5,000 man commanders who like in certain areas, like, okay, we can have one dude who might be as smart as Moten, but he can't fight at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he like the dude that was like number 2 in Shohekun's like Western Academy. Isn't Ten and didn't they study at the Eastern Academy or whatever? But you get what I'm trying to say. Like
Yeah.
Shohekun had 2 schools, and Moten was number 1 at one school, and Kario 10 was number 2 at the same school. So like the number 1 from the other school could be a 5,000 man commander. But like I said, he's super smart, but he just can't fight. But he can lead, you know what I'm saying? Like a Moki type dude, you know what I'm saying? Where he can lead, but he's not a fighter. And then, you know what I'm saying? He joined Shin's army. And then there'd be another dude who's just a straight brawler. Like, niggas even dumber than Shin, but on a level, he might be stronger than Shin. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit like that. Like, they just pop up.
His own Renbi Haku, pretty much. I forgot that there was even 2 schools. I don't remember that detail.
Yeah, because I can't remember who I was arguing with. I had so many Kingdom arguments, but I remember arguing that Kario 10 was like number 3 and like overall in Shoheiku school, she's number 3 because she beat the number 2 from the other school.
Hmm.
It was in one of like the side stories.
Might do some research on that. But what do you think about the re thing and like specifically towards Riboku? Do you think that means anything?
Well, in terms of the manga, like, nah, like, I honestly, I don't like. I think the like the little author's note at the bottom, the little editor's note cleared it up where it was like Lee or Ri is like one of the most common surnames in China. So it's like I don't think people are gonna say, oh, he's related. You know what I'm saying? Like him and Revoke, like it has something to do with Revoke as to why he took that name. Even though in real history they should be like distant cousins or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I think despite so far it playing up as like nothing related to Riboku, I think it might still go that angle. And I'm kind of interested to see if Shin and Riboku's dynamic will shift if they find out they're actually related. Because I get the feeling that Riboku actually knows from some of their interactions. That's just me.
That Reboku knows that he's related to Shin.
Yeah.
I mean that would be the only explanation as to why he's let him live so long.
Yeah, and not only that, like he just teases him. Like when Shin met him at the banquet, he was like, "You're gonna have to defeat me to like be someone that surpasses Oki." And then he fought him with a sword duel for a bit when he didn't have to do that. And he was like teasing him at that time too. He's like, "If you kill me, my plans will go up in smoke." And then when Shin was chasing him, he's like, "You still can't catch me after all this time." And I don't take Riboku as like the type to just be the arrogant guy that just wants to shit on you because he finds it funny. I feel like he wants to prep Shin up. Like he wants to get his like fire burning pretty much. Like in a way, I feel like he wants Shin to succeed in a way, but obviously not at the cost of Zhao. So it's like conflicting emotions. But like he sees it as like his younger cousin.
Like, do you? But yeah, but like you I don't know. That's kind of stupid because he's pumping up the wrong kid.
Yeah, for sure.
If you want Zhao to stay like alive, you pumping up the wrong kid. Like you teasing the wrong nigga because Shin is that dude right now. Like you can argue honestly that yeah, Osen's plan and strategy, you know what I'm saying, gave them the opportunity, but Shin was the one that executed. Like not just Shin, but you know what, like you get what I'm trying to say. Like
Yeah.
Shin really went balls out in this war. Like real talk, like I'm out here, come see me.
Really get no syringes. No.
And it's pretty fitting, like when you think about how much he did in other wars. Like for such a big arc, he really did go fucking ham, like you said. Like it's directly proportional to how big the arc is. Yeah, I got you.
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Let me see if there's anything else to talk about in this chapter. The plum thing was fucking stupid. I didn't like that at all, but I like how Shin chose the name because Hyo chose it, I guess.
The one other thing I wanted to talk about was damn, I lost my train of thought.
Let's bring up the Riboku thing real quick before I lose my train of thought too. So I was thinking the more interesting part about that is like what if Shin, and because so far he's Riboku as that annoying rival, and he's like, I can't wait until you die. I can't wait to get revenge for Oki. And I'm thinking if he finds out they're related, and like he finds out that Riboku like really likes him and like views him as a younger cousin, he might like feel empathetic towards Riboku, especially as like Riboku's like on his last legs and Zao's starting to fall and he's about to get executed. Like it might be like some feelings of Shin being like, it sucks that we have to be on opposite sides. It is what it is. I feel kind of bad for you, but you know, I'm still gonna move on forward.
Nah.
You don't think it could go to that?
Nah.
And I'm guessing you don't want it to go to that either?
I mean, because we've gotten so many different war arcs where it was like you can't let your emotions like fuel you. You can't let your emotions get the best of you. So for Shin to feel bad for Goku after everything that's going down, killing Oki, the coalition, like, nah, there's too much that's already been done for you was my cousin. So I kind of feel bad that niggas had to kill you. Like, nah. Just let it be on some, okay, we was related. Like we know Shin has respect for Boku, so maybe like him finding out they're related just like builds on his respect or something. But I don't want him to like feel bad about having to kill Boku. It's war.
I mean, yeah, but it's also like weird because it is war, so can you really hate Riboku for what he did to Oki? Like, you would have done the same thing to someone that Riboku cared about if it meant victory. Like, everyone does what they're gonna do for the sake of victory.
See, okay, yes and no, because okay, you see how like when when Shin asks Renpa, are you gonna like try to get revenge for Renko? And he was like, nigga, I'm not that small of a person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And neither was Renko, because Renko died in a war in which they like everybody fully knew what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like Quinn was attacking, Wade was defending, Renpa was coming out of retirement to fight in this war. The Oki thing is slightly different in the sense that Oki came out of retirement to fight Fookin and then literally got blindsided by a whole fresh army from Raboku. So that's why the underhandedness of the scheme leads to the animosity in Raboku. You know what I'm saying? From Shin's part. Whereas Shin just outbeat, you know what I'm saying? He just out-muscled Renko on the battlefield. Whereas like Renpa can't really hold animosity for that in and of itself. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like Shin didn't like throw dirt in Renko's eyes to get the win. He just beat him. You know what I'm saying? Whereas this nigga Raboku did some underhanded shit to get the win.
I mean, maybe.
That's
and
like,
this also goes back to your Eiko video. Because I saw you saying I might make a video, so I checked your channel to see if you posted. And you haven't posted in like 6 months, which is kind of wild. And I was like, let me just go back to one of his videos to the Eiko fight, just to see how you reacted to that. And you like went over some dialogue when someone was like, you're cowards, Bananji and Gyowen. And you're like, shit, are they cowards or is it just war? So it's kind of like the same thing. Like, they're 2v1ing him, but they had a good strategy. Right. And they got to get the 2v1, so... it's like blurry lines.
They're not cowards. Like I said, they're not cowards. There's just no honor in what they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do what you have to do because it's war. My only thing was when Bananji was like, oh, the honor of killing Akko goes to Gyo. It's like, no, there's no honor in this kill. This is a kill to protect your country. There's no honor in this because y'all literally jumping this man.
I guess there is honor in itself in that. My thing was, the way I saw that was Eiko was such a legendary figure that regardless of the circumstances, taking him down is kind of honorable to an extent. Like, that's a good feat. But Bananji's also a legend, and so is Gyoun. So then that would kind of cross that out.
Nullify. It's like we boost Renpa up because he went against Oki and I can't remember his name right now. The former leader,
Hakuki.
Hakuki, right? He went against the both of them. So you know what I'm saying? Like that like he went against two guys that were relatively on his level, and he was stalemating. Akko was doing relatively the same thing until he got fucking sideswiped by Raboku. Like, if you really think about it, like Akko really could have 1v3 that whole like battlefield with that defensive formation if it wasn't for.
So sure, it was ridiculous, bro. And if it wasn't for the time limit, they didn't even have to like send two people after Gakue. He could have just had Shin and Rohan there, and then Zao would have been fucked. They had no way to counter. It would have
Yeah.
just came down to 2-1v1s.
This war was so good because it could have went so many ways. There were so many different like there were so many different options that could have happened. And that's what made
And I just feel like this is just like the beginning. I feel like part 2 of Zao will be even more legendary. Like I need to see a full on Osen versus Riboku battle this time. Can't have it being off screened.
Was it on screen though? We saw a lot of it.
For the most part. I mean their whole like battle of maneuvering, that was off screened.
Honestly, I think once Osen got to like after the conversation, once he got to the conversation where he was like, "Oh, XYZ," and you know what I'm saying, join me and all. Like once they got there, I think it was just kind of like a straight up melee fight.
I mean,
You know what
we
I'm saying?
saw
That's why the
formations.
narrators. Yeah, but I'm saying like I don't think they used like any like super because of how Osen was countering the origins and everything. I think they really just went back to basic like man up fighting, and Osen was waiting for Shin to come through, and then Boku was waiting for Shin and them to lose. So it's like I don't know. At that point in time, I don't think they were using any like crazy strategies. I think that they would just go head up.
Well, what happens if the other guy just uses a crazy strategy then? Like, even if you say, like, they cancel each other out origins-wise, like, still strategy-wise, someone can go for a good tactic to try to gain the advantage.
No, yeah, you're right. But remember, at that moment in time, the Zao's formations was in disarray because of what Osen did. Like, Osen had the, Osen had his crane formation in place because he had Denrimi and So-O form, but the Zao people were in disarray. So I think with Riboku and them having, I mean, not Riboku, with Osen and them having the formantage advantage, but Riboku and them still having the slight numbers advantage, it was evened out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, this is my argument for that. My argument is that Osen wasted that advantage by taking the time to go to the center and then going back to his actual position in the back. Because, okay, the Zao's formations were fucked up, and then if you're going to argue the Osen army at best can only equal out with the Zao fucked up formations, at one point in the battle we saw that their formations were pretty much similar. So at that point, Zao should be dominating them, but it was only an equal battle yet again. So I feel like it doesn't make sense unless Osen wasted that opportunity to recruit Riboku.
Yeah, I think that was his only flaw. Not for nothing, if he would have if he would have done what his men had said and took the chance to wipe out the first Earl, like the Earl that he was going against, if he would have took that chance to wipe out his army, and then what was it, So-O and CDU wiped out the other Earl, then Riboku would have been really fucked trying to get to
I think there's
What was
also
it?
just had so many options to just dominate in that fight or do really well. But he gave it up because it was a once in a lifetime opportunity to recruit the man himself. So I respect it. He was like, even if he says no, I'm still that guy, so it doesn't matter. I'll just beat him regardless.
Yeah, I mean that like he the way he viewed it was, if Riboku says yes, then this war is over. We can, you know what I'm saying, like Zao's done. If Riboku says no, Shin and them will be here in any minute, and Riboku is done. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lose-lose. It was a win-win for him, but in hindsight, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you knew off rip that Riboku was going to say no, you could have just wiped out the Earl. This way, when they retreated, they had less men to retreat with. They had less command structure to retreat with because both Earls would have been killed. And it just would have been Banaji. Like, yeah, it would have.
I can't blame him though because this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like this is like a chance for his kingdom to actually form like right before his eyes if you believe in that that's his character and all.
Yeah, that is true. If Riboku is working for Quinn, it's a wrap.
It's over.
Not only for Zao, but like for everybody. Bro.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
who's stopping the combined armies of Riboku and Osen? Like real talk, who's stopping that?
Shin already fucking stopped all the states in the coalition, and then you add Riboku to that, and then Eiko, who didn't do anything in the coalition. Like, that's disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, they really did go ham. This arc was so crazy. This award ceremony is gonna be even better, man. Cause like, oh man, you know what? I can't wait for everybody's new armor. I can't wait for Shin needs new clothes. That's what I wanted to say.
Have
Like,
my man
I'm looking
Osam
at
just
this.
give him some badass armor. That's all I need.
Yeah, I mean that's cool too. But I'm looking at this panel and like the kids all got nice kimonos. Fucking Dene got it on the night. Like everybody here got on a nice suit, got on a nice, you know what I'm saying, nice dress clothes to relax in. Shin is the only one still in his raggedy ass. Shin needs some new clothes. Like some new, like everyday clothes.
To be honest though, I kind of fuck with the rags because I like raggedy clothing like that. Like I like karate keys, like
Yeah.
stuff along that line. I really like that type of clothing. So I kind of fuck with it, but yeah, he definitely needs something new.
Like even if he gets like a new, like I don't know. Like for me personally, I want to see everybody in the high shin unit with a high shin like I guess they are kimonos. I guess gis like with the high shin emblem back or whatever. But like even if Shin has to rip the sleeves off and like leave the sleeves scraggly, he needs a better outfit.
Yeah. Do you think he'll get a helmet? Do you think other commanders will get a helmet and it'll be like Osen's army, where like the top guys have like special helmets and everything?
Helmet no. Well, helmet maybe. He'll take inspiration from Gil Un and Osen and them. But a cape, yes, definitely. He needs a cape.
Yo, the cape would be sick, bro.
My man needs to be flapping now. Like, yo, he's a general. Reshin, he has a last name. Give him a cape. Get this man a cape.
Bro, every goat in this series has a fucking cape. Give this man a cape.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody has a cape. The new gen needs capes like that. Like not for nothing. You know how like in One Piece the jacket is like the sign of like power.
Yeah, this
like
a jacket
like
on the
captain.
shoulders.
Yeah. The jacket
dope.
over the shoulder. Like the cape is the signal in Kingdom that you are of stature, by the way. Like you have made it. Like you see how Luffy is finally wearing the jacket in Wano, right? Like
Yeah.
Shin needs the cape. Like helmet, I don't know about the helmet, right? The helmet is a maybe. The cape is a definite.
I don't think the helmet will fit Shin. Like maybe a certain helmet would, and I just can't picture it right now. But I'm only saying it because of the chapter 1 thing where he did have that helmet. I didn't like that helmet, by the way. Like I thought that was
Me neither.
pretty bad design.
Yeah. I honestly I like the overall design of the armor, but I'm with you. The helmet is too much. But the cape is dope. And I like the horses too with the unk even though I don't know why the Chinese armor has a Egyptian unk on it, but it still looked dope.
You know, someone just needs to Photoshop Shin's face on Osen's body. I just need to see what he looks like with that design.
Yo, Shin with Osen's look, man. That's lit. That's lit, bro. With all the battle scars across his face, like that's lit.
Yeah, that
Just
would be a
don't.
fucking fire design.
Oh man.
Even something like Mobu's design for his armor and having the cape, that's fine, bro. That's fine.
I'm just so hyped because we see Shin's city. I mean, not his old house. We see his new house. We got his new name. You know what I'm saying? We about to get his new rank. The only thing left is for him to get a wife and for him to visit Hyo's grave.
Do you think he will after reaching general? Because you said only after Gigi, right?
Yeah, but unless Hara's gonna do some old Shin, like this entire kingdom story has been like a really old Shin at Hyo's grave, going over the story, like you know what I'm saying, like retelling the story. Unless that's how Kingdom is gonna end, I want him to kind of wanted like him to do it now. Like after the award ceremony, he gets like whatever new like men because he should go. You know what I'm saying? Like when with the bonus to general, he should get at least another like. Well, how many men does Heki have? 8,000. So Shin should get at least another 3,000 to his personal army, and then Kyokai should either go from 3,000 to 4. Like I don't know. I honestly think she can make 5,000 commander. She killed the general. She held down 2 battlefields. She wiped out Chogaryu's army. Like you know what I'm saying? She did enough to be a 5,000 man.
Yeah, I'd definitely say so. Well, with how stingy they are about the promotions, can't say. But I would like to see it for sure. I feel like Haishin unit should at least be 15k.
Right, and I want him to take that 15k and go to Hyo's and fully tell them that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Haishin unit has parts of it. Bihei knows the most, but I want him to like fully sit down in front of Hyo's grave with his whole army. Like, I don't care if it takes like 3 chapters and just like, yo, like we have a flashback. Like, yo, this was my best friend. Grew up together as slaves. He was a body double for the king. That's how I met Issei. You know what I'm saying? I want the story fleshed out for.
The thing is, I think it might be one of those scenarios where he's like, I'm only going to visit you once we accomplish our dream. So he's going to be like, General isn't enough. I need GG of the heavens. Then I'll visit you.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Kind of like Luffy and Shanks with the hat.
Yeah, but shit, Shanks was saying that he was gonna see Luffy soon. Luffy's nowhere near Pirate King.
I mean, shit. After this arc, he's about to be.
Topic.
Yeah, topic for another video. Luffy's about to get mad power ups for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hockey control, devil fruit control, all of that good shit.
But yeah, is there anything else to talk about with this chapter?
Oh, one thing as I was rereading, and it kind of goes back to what I was saying. What I was saying before, how I wanted the individual members of the Haishin unit to realize that they need to become stronger. Like, it was kind of a gag moment, but there was one scene during the party where Kanto and his people, they're like, you know what I'm saying, they're celebrating. They're like, yo,
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, we got to work harder. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I like that. Even though it's just the newbies, I'm pretty sure like the veterans feel the same way. It's like, I like that the individual foot soldiers are, you know what I'm saying? They come into the realization like, yo, we got to do better. We got to get better for the captain. This is awesome. This whole chapter was just.
If anything, it might have been poorly placed because I'm pretty sure they had that exact thought when they saw the bitches roll up the sorcery. They're like, shit, even if it's just getting to sorcery's position, like, we need to be that guy. We need to be that guy.
Yo. My man, Tan was on it. He was like, yo, can I kiss him? Can I kiss him, bro? He's like, yo, chill, bro, chill. You can't just, I mean, you can. Yo, how much bread do you think the two of them got?
I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I mean, they killed the fucking general. That should be a lot.
Well, yeah. Well, Tan. Yeah. Well, are you counting their merits together or individually?
Together, because they're pretty much gonna share their money.
Okay, so they killed the general. They took a city, or they were a key cornerstone in taking the city, and then Jin was going ham like during the rest of the days, like apparently.
Yeah,
like,
especially during the Gyoen battlefield.
Right, that's something I wish that wasn't off screen. Like Jin's archery during throughout the whole. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to see that.
I mean, I wouldn't want to see the actual action of it because I feel like it'll only be interesting if it's more strategies incorporated into it. Like if he's part of a mobile unit. But I do want to see like more of his thought process, like go more in depth on his character as the war progresses. Just show him like shooting something, but it's not really like the action focused.
Yeah. See, honestly, with the way the war ended for those two, I kind of think that because Jin was able to shoot while, like, he was able to shoot accurately while running, that maybe like he'll start off with like infantry unit that will be mobile, like you know what I'm saying, it'll be a bunch of mobile archers, and then they'll later on develop into like a cavalry archery unit like his dad. but Tan will stay with what's her name? Cario 10. Like at the HQ and just snipe people in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she'll point people out and he'll just snipe. Now that he's not like a kill, she'll point them out. Like, oh, that's a commander, snipe him. Yo, that's a commander, snipe him. Yo, that's like, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll see more of their archery that way.
I just want to see Jin be like Kyoen and be able to like mobilize troops through his archery. However the fuck Kyoen did it. But he's gonna have to learn strategy to do that. So we'll see if Ten's actually willing to teach him or if he's willing to try to learn.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, now that Shin has a city where he can like house people, they should be doing this, bro. They should be like, everybody should move in. Like I said, everybody should take their money. You know what I'm saying? Give it to Denyu's carpenters, slowly but surely. Build up Shin's like mansion area to where all of them can live. Have strategy classes, like, you know what I'm saying, train together. Like, they should be doing this shit together now.
Yeah, 100% agree.
They're a whole army. Like, yo, it's about to be legit. My man is about to be a general, and yo, it's gonna be so crazy.
It's time,
Like,
bro.
imagine,
It's finally time.
yo, imagine when he pops up on the first battle, and it's like, who is this? I've never heard of him before. Who the fuck is Rishin? And it's like, it's the high shit. Oh my god, no, yo, niggas get wiped out because they don't even know who it is. It's like, yo,
Surprise, motherfucker.
yeah, right, yeah, surprise. Like, yo, it's too much, yo. I can't wait. I can't wait. A month is not bad, but I really can't wait. I really can't. Oh man, this is
Yeah,
great.
I'm kind of anxious because I don't even know how Haru is going to surpass our expectations, but I feel like he has to for a ceremony this big. So I'm just going to wait. I'm not even going to predict that much. I just want to see it happen.
Damn, because I was just about to ask you, like, so, all right, Shin and Kyokai get their rank up. So Shin is a general. Kyokai is no more than a 5,000 man commander because she can't skip it like the rest of them skip.
Yeah.
So what about the rest of them? Like, Denyu, Denyu is still a 1,000 man commander. So you see him ranking up. Like, he didn't do much. Like, I don't think he actually like got a named body or like actually took anybody out. But do you think he gets a rank up?
I don't know.
We know the
I mean,
Archer brothers.
I feel like he
up.
might just because they'll have a larger army, so they need someone to take command of these men. And since Denyu's one of like the forefront runners of their army, then he might just do that.
Okay. What about Kanto and his people? You see them becoming like squad leaders and higher than that?
Squad leaders
10-man
for
commanders?
sure. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be a 100-man commander yet, though, because he doesn't really have.
No,
anything.
I said 10 man or 50 man.
Oh yeah, I didn't even hear what you said. To be honest, I was just thinking like 100-man is the cap. Like maybe he could get it, but I doubt it because he didn't really show that many leadership feats like on a scale of that. So, yeah,
I mean,
don't know.
his what was they calling it? His view, his vision. It improved like OD from when the battle started. Like from like right before Sosa died, my man's was able to like to see a wide view
Yeah,
of the battlefield. So it's like
he definitely improved a lot.
even though like we don't know, like that's the thing though, we've never gotten like what like the view 100-man commander sees. So like we don't have like a comparison. Because like I don't think Shin been like the rank that he was given. Like Shin has always like physically been above that rank. So like he might not have been there like mentally, but like he was always like stronger than like your average 100-man commander or your average 300-man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, but the whole vision thing is like it's hard to gauge. I think Jin and Tan should definitely be 100-man commanders. I mean, they got a general under their bodies.
What about Naki? What is he, 1,000-man commander right now?
Yeah, but honestly, I think that's just because his clan numbers 1,000. Like, I don't think that's because like he doesn't have the capability to lead more.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think he'll go up to 2,000, maybe even 3,000? Because I mean, he went in this war against Gyoen and Chogayu armies, and then even against Kinmo, he put up a good performance.
Yeah. See, the only thing about giving Naki more men is his men are like a scouting, recon, sneak attack, you know what I'm saying, unit. And like he was saying before, when they was trying to hunt down Chogaryu, it's like you need like the less numbers you have, the better it is for that. So it's like I don't know, like what do you think would be the optimum number for recon and scouting and all of that?
Well, 1,000 is good. I'm just thinking of it like, okay, he can save those as his elites, and he can do like his tough like recon tasks with those people. But like maybe like since he's a capable strategist, it seems like in his own right, he can use these people like strategy wise and have them as like the bait. Like he'll have them take the major losses, and then when it's time to do a big move, that's when he pulls out the elites.
Hmm. All right, well if that's the case, then I could see him becoming like a 3,000 man commander.
Yeah, I feel like
like
he could even like go in
see-
charge with them. To be honest, like he can make use of his power without having to waste any of his men, and he'll just go fall back and wait for a good opportunity.
Okay, so on the spectrum, how far below Kyokai do you see Naki?
In terms of abilities,
Yeah, like overall.
well, see, I think Naki is comparable to Raido. I feel like Naki's stronger than Raido. He's smarter than Raido, but Raido has better leadership and better morale boosting. And Kyokai, I think she's like 4 Heavenly King level, if not greater. While with Raido, I feel like he's around Roku Omi level. And Moten did say the 4 Heavenly King are like miles above the Oki commanders in terms of abilities. So I would say she's at least like 2 tiers, probably 3, possibly 4 if I'm overrating Naki.
Okay. So so Raido is what, a 4,000 man commander?
I'm not even
5,000?
sure, to be honest.
So okay, I could see him having like when Shin becomes a general, I could see him having as many men as Raido. I could see.
Yeah. I definitely think he deserves it. Like I eventually want to see him being Shin's Rinko. That's what I want, like end of series for Naki.
I love how Shin just like casually like he didn't even care about nothing Garo just playing with the kids. Like, yo, I'm like you talking about this like does Garo not know about his friendship with Issei?
I don't think he does. I
'Cause
think
for
Shin
him
was
to
just
bring
thinking
up
about
the,
it like
the-
yeah, go ahead.
No, because I'm saying for Garo to bring up the whole social standing thing, it's like, do you not know my best friend is the king? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just weird, and like that's kind of like why like I feel like Shin just like he didn't like Shin never responded to anything Garo said. It was everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Shin is just playing with the kids. He's just having a good old time. But like Garo is the like I don't know.
I
It's
feel
just
like
weird.
it's half the say thing and like half of it he's like, I killed Hoken. Like, you think they aren't gonna promote me, buddy? Like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, that too. It's like, bruh, I killed a GG. Not only did I kill a GG, but I killed the one that killed the Duke. You should be like happy that I'm about to become a fucking general. Not like talking shit that I might not be. Like I don't know what's good with Gar. Like I know he's always like the pessimist, but it just seemed weird in this chapter.
Yeah, and now that you mentioned that, I did forget about that whole relationship. I feel like Garo should like give some speech to Shin about how grateful he is to like for Shin to avenge his master and everything.
Right. Like, yo, you think we like get a whole nother squad of Dukio members? Or like their sons maybe? I don't know.
Their sons.
Like, yeah, it's like the sons of the like you know what I'm saying? Like cause Duke did blah blah blah. The Duke didn't have any kids, but like his men had families, right? They went back to the land, so I'm pretty sure that they had families and they had kids. And their son should be of age to work under Shin now. It's like, yo, I can't work under that nigga because I'm jealous, but he's strong. You know what I'm saying? He's good peoples.
Maybe, I don't know. That seems kind of wild. Like, not that it doesn't make sense, it's just kind of funny. It just sounds kind of out there when you mention it like that.
Got a whole, yo, I'm telling you, you're going to get a whole, like, what, Shin's going to be a general now. Like, we said 15,000, right? Cap?
Yep. Maybe not even cap, maybe like 20,000 at the most, but I'm thinking it should be at least 15.
Okay, so 15 minimum. So, yeah, I could see, like, a good 1,000 troops coming from the Dukio lands and, you know what I'm saying, a good, like, 500. Yeah, my father was so-and-so, and my father was so-and-so. I don't know.
You know, I'll scratch it, to be honest. I'll say 12K at the bare minimum, but it should be 15 at minimum. That's how I see it. But I don't think we
Was
talked about this. What do you think about like Toe and like? There's other people, right, that don't have like a surname and they're
yeah.
generals.
Wow. I just I thought about that.
I feel like there's like a couple that I'm forgetting, but Toe is definitely one of them.
Toe, yeah, Toe is definitely a general without a surname, unless his surname is T and his first name
T.O.
is O.
My name is actually T.O. on some Goldie
I'm,
Roger shit.
yeah, like I'm just that's the only way it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? As to why they didn't make him get a last name. Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, I'm not
But
sure.
maybe it's because he was never a slave.
Maybe. But it seemed like
Yeah,
it was just like you have to have a surname so you can like carry on this family name because
yeah.
being a general is so prestigious.
So okay, so maybe Toe is his family name, and we just don't know his given name.
Hmm, maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, yeah. That makes more sense as to him. Yeah, because if it's a requirement for if it blah, I can't talk right. If it's a requirement, you know what I'm saying, for someone to have a surname in order to be a general, then I'm more inclined to believe that Toe is his Toe is his family name, and we just don't know his given name.
Could see that, I guess. What do you think about Duke Hyo? Because I don't know if like Duke is his surname. I feel like it just might be a title.
Now that might be the same situation as Shin. Like because we don't know much about the Duke, but all we know is that like from his flashback, he was literally like spit out on the battlefield and handed a glaive. Like
I could see
it's so
that. In that case, he should
stupid.
have been Duke Shin, man. Should have been Duke Shin.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Like part of me wanted him to say like Duke, but then it was like, nah, the Duke people already don't like you. You can't do that.
Yo, spite them
And
some
then
more, bro. Spite them some more.
bro, like honestly, like if somebody told you, yo, pick a last name, what would your like anything you want? What would you choose?
I don't know, bro. That's
That's
like
that's a hard, that's
you have to
hard,
think
bro.
about that one.
Yeah, because it has to sound good. You have to think about it, like passing it down to future generations. It's like, yo, like I don't know, man.
I might choose Jonkins on some troll shit. On some troll shit, dude. Just to
That's
fuck
funny.
with people.
That's funny.
But
So
yeah.
you like I know it wasn't highlighted, but do you think Moten and them left on the first two return trips, or do you think they still with Conky and Yotanwa and Osen? And
Before I answer that, do you think it matters?
um slightly, yes,
What do you think it will
slightly.
change?
Not like okay, because them still being out there on the battlefield, like yes, it's relatively like secured now, but like there's still chances for them to do like little extra shit. I don't know, just to like gain like little offhand achievements. You know what I'm saying? To like bolster them up, like just to like pad their achievements so that like when they start listing the shit off, like Shin just doesn't look like he just straight like outperform.
Maybe. But yeah, to answer your question, I do feel like they're here. Because I feel like the award ceremony is going to be soon. So I feel like they're going to be here just to be ready for it in advance. Maybe they're even like just
Okay.
chilling at their houses and having a party themselves.
Okay, that's dope. But shit, other than that, I think we talked about pretty much everything. You said you didn't want to go too heavy into predictions,
Yeah, I mean
even
I'm
though
fine with like predicting what ranks they're going to get. I just don't really like want to go too heavy in the exact interaction, partly because I don't even know what they're going to say. Like I don't know how hard it's going to make this a special moment, but I do feel like Shin and Sei should have like some speeches to give. And that's like going to be mandatory, but at the same time in award ceremonies like they don't really give speeches. They just say like my thanks pretty much.
yeah, but he say nah for this one. For this one, I think they are going to give speeches because
They should. I want them to.
yeah. Well, I don't know about each individual general, but like I think like saying them are going to give speeches because of like how he like worded the shit. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna get up on stage and I'm like, here is the newly promoted general Shin, just Shin. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I think he has something planned for like when he announced, like when he officially gives Shin that the name Ri.
Yeah, it could also be something like it's such a special moment that Shin doesn't even have to say anything. Like just Shin's achievements speak for themselves, and like everyone's like so proud of him or something that that's the moment. I mean, I feel like that could be good, but I don't feel like that's worthy of like Shin becoming a general after all he's accomplished type of moment.
So what? You want Shin to give a speech personally?
Hell yeah! What you mean?
What is he?
See,
I mean, yeah, no.
that's what I mean. Like, I don't know what he's
would,
gonna say. I don't know how he's gonna execute it, but I want it.
It's like, yo, I don't know. I take this honor. I'm one of the, like, I don't know, declare to the world that he says fucking blade. Like he can officially do that now.
That would
Like
be dope.
I am the sword of the unification. Like, yo, it could be so lit.
Not gonna lie, that is pretty fire. Now that you mention that, I do want that to happen.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I want it to happen. Like,
what if he says that and everyone's like, stop getting arrogant, like, you can't just decide that by yourself and say, like, I decided it too, motherfuckers, what's good?
Right, nah, yo, it could be even better. Like, yo, say, be like, yo, I decided this long ago. And they'd be like, long ago? Like, yeah, like 13, 14. Like, how long have I known you? Like 16 years now? Yeah, I've decided this long ago. Like, this is my boy. This is truly my boy. Now, you know what would be even doper? Even better? If Shin, Moten, and Uhong, all three are on the podium together, and you know what I'm saying, Issei gives the speech about them three being his sword. You know what I'm saying? Like his most, you know what I'm saying, his most trusted swords or whatever. Because I don't know how it's gonna go, but I don't think Issei is gonna completely snub the other two.
That would be dope, but I feel like for a moment like that, they should have had more interactions with him. Just more build up to lead up to it. Because I feel like they just kind of tacked on just because they're rivals, they should be there, but Shin has so much more fucking complexity with his relationship with Sei, so it would make sense for it to only be about Shin.
Yeah, that is, yeah. That's why I say I can see it going either way, because you're right. The relationship between Sei and Issei is on a completely different level. But for like appearance's sake and for like the courts and everything, I don't think that they can do that in that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that they can just.
That is a good point.
But definitely, like later on, after, like Shin is definitely going to get like special. Like, yeah, here's your land, here's your treasure, here's your money. But Shin is definitely going to get some, like, yo, Shin, I got this like armor for you, or I got this new because he can't give him a new weapon because he got Ogi's weapon. So I can see Issei giving him the armor. I can see Issei giving him
maybe a dope horse.
A dope horse, yeah, a dope horse that's fully armored. That would be lit. Maybe like 1,000 men out of like his personal like bodyguards or whatever join Shin, and one of them happened to be like a strategy teacher or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, I just envision like everybody that's close to Shin giving him some type of like special gift. Like Issei gives him a gift, Shibunkin gives him a gift. Maybe Shohekun, I'm not entirely sure, but you know what I'm saying, because like their relation, like maybe Shohekun gives Kario 10 a gift, and you know what I'm saying, that is in, you know what I'm saying, in turn for Shin. It's just so many options as to how they can. It's like you can like now Shin can like, since he's a general, he can legit start recruiting people from other like garrisons, other fucking cities and shit. Like, yo, I need you for this. It means like I need you for this war on my way to battle, and just recruit an extra 10,000 people just because he's Shin. Like, yo, it's so lit now. Like,
yeah, that is a pretty fucking dope dynamic.
The possibilities.
You just pull up on a motherfucker, like, just come with me, bro. Just come with
me. Yeah, right. It's like, yo, like the enemy is like, yo, we've been scouting and we're going up against Ri Shin. It's like, who's Ri Shin? Like, again, nobody like people should put two and two together, but again, it like the lower level people, it should catch them off guard. Like, who's Ri Shin? So anyway, Ri Shin is pulling up with 20,000 people, right? But then by the time they actually get there, it's like, oh my god, they number 50,000, 60,000. What's going on, yo? It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, exactly. Like Shin and them first war after becoming a general, after like, you know what I'm saying, because there's gonna be like a time skip, I think, of like a year, maybe like 6 months for them, like, because I don't think we're gonna see them like completely organize the army or whatever, but there's gonna be like a little time skip, and then like kind of like how when Heki was made a general after the there was a time skip, and then we see Heki pull up, you know what I'm saying, and then we see Shin and them save Heki. I feel like there's gonna be an arc where like Shin and them pull up and they just completely wipe out, like just like literally completely just wipe somebody out. Like Shin won't even have to battle. Like then you and them completely decimate somebody. It's like, okay, this is the new like Shin army. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Re-Shin army. Yo.
Yeah, I've been saying that
hyped
for the
this.
longest. And you can give people like Naki even more shine, Denyu too, Sugen.
Right.
This is just the perfect opportunity. Just give like a nice mini arc after going through like a fucking 140 chapter arc like this.
Oh man.
And
honestly, let them go against Han, because we like the Haishin unit has never fought against Han. Han is considered the weakest state, so
yeah,
it's
that'll
like
be even worse because their soldiers are fucking trash too.
Yeah, right. No, but like they're not trash, but like Han is considered the weakest state, so it would give you like, it's not like the Haishin unit, like, oh, they just became an army, so now they're stomping on the Chu. You know what I'm saying? Or like they're stomping on the fucking Zhao, the Kantan elites. It's like, give them a nice, decent enemy, maybe Han, not Chu, maybe Han or Wei. You know what I'm saying? Something nice, something easy. Let them control the whole battlefield. Maybe be a deputy to like a bigger general or something, and let them. There's so many possibilities. A man's a general. Fuck this.
Yeah, we're finally
Man's a
here.
general.
Even though we're not really here and we have to wait a month, we're here. Fuck it. For all intents and purposes, we're fucking here.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna use this month. No bullshit. I'm gonna use what's today? The 1st. I'm on vacation until the 3rd. I'm gonna put out a video or two, at least doubling up on some of the chapters that I'm in this like month time that we got all.
Yeah, I'll check them out.
Yeah, because I don't think it's right to just do a video on the reward ceremony. Like, that's cheating. I didn't miss, like you said, I was out for like, so I didn't miss like 12 chapters.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I made a video. Yeah.
One last thing too, their fucking talk at the rooftop where Shin's like standing on the wall and shit, that's gonna be fire too. You can't have like a reward ceremony without them doing that after. It's probably gonna be like saying something like the 6GG would be reenacted soon, Shin.
Yo, listen, like, come on now, they can't do that. Like, honestly, that whole 15-year time frame thing, I think that was put in to like try to keep horror on like a schedule, and to try to keep it like by history, but they can't fucking, they can't become GGs in less than, like, they can't become great generals in less than 5 years.
Less than 5 years, yeah. I don't know. I mean, if they take away a whole state, like that's unprecedented, pretty much. Like even during the time of King Sho, like Wei stood its ground. Han did, even though they got help, of course, but they stood their ground. They didn't get conquered.
True. Yeah. Okay. Well, if Shin and them are the causes why Han, Wei, or another state collapses, like, and they're the like what Osen did in this arc, like they came up with the plan, they executed, and they, you know what I'm saying, fulfilled everything. Like, everything doesn't have to go 100% to plan, but they have to be the key cornerstones in order to become GG. And even then, only one of them can become GG at a time. And that's what I'm saying. For all...
Yeah, you're kind of cutting out. I don't know if you're still talking, but you've been cut out for like 10 seconds now. Let me leave and come back. Try saying something. Try leaving and coming back as well. I don't even know if you can hear me. Oh, damn. You were lagging like a motherfucker. You might be good now?
My fault. I got a phone call, that's why.
Oh, okay.
It wouldn't even let me decline. It should just answer them.
Yeah, what were you saying?
Oh, man. Honestly, I can't even... What was the last topic you were talking about?
I think you stopped with only one of them could be GG at a time.
Right. Only one of them can make like unless they like on 3 separate campaigns where all of them do some amazing shit. Only one of them can become a great general at a time, and for all 3 of them to become a great general within 5 years is crazy.
Yeah, that is insanity, but their feats are gonna be fucking unprecedented. I don't know. I mean, do they even have to be GGs, or like, do there has to be 6 GG when it gets reenacted? Like, can say like, okay, we'll just have Osen, Mobile, and Toe. They'll be 6 GGs, and then when others are ready to be 6 GGs, they'll also join.
Yeah, but if you have Mobile, Osen, and Toe as 6 GGs, right? And then like you were saying, it's not like we're gonna put a pause on the battle, so we're still gonna be fighting wars. So it's like Mobile, Tosin, and O are the 6 GGs, and then a year before we fucking crush everybody, Conky, Shin, and you know what I'm saying, the rest of them become 6 GGs. It's like that makes no that you know what I'm saying, that makes no sense.
I was thinking of it like, let's say those 3 become 6 GG like in a year or 2, and then by the 5th year, then Shin, Ohan, and Moten, they also rise up, and then maybe Kanki, he dies or he goes to another state or something. But there's like, in my mind, there'll still be plenty of time for them as 6 GGs to like take over other states and get plenty of feats.
Yeah. I mean, it just depends on how Hara structures it. Because, like I said, if they're all out doing their own individual thing, and they're all like okay, put it like this, right? If Shohekun sends what's his name, Moten to Chu, and he sends Shin to Wei, and then he sends Moten to Han or whatever, right? And they each like do something devastating in those 3 states, then I can see them all becoming GG around time. But again, that feat in and of itself would have to be legendary.
Yeah, and I don't want Hara to off-screen shit either.
Right, and that's what I'm. Well, you know how I was saying, like this was a couple videos ago, how always like tries to new with each battlefield. So maybe in the next war we get 3 simultaneous battlefields, 3 simultaneous states.
That would be cool.
Like
I mean,
Moten takes
it's not that different to what he did this arc, though. He didn't really show Conky, but he can pretty much have the same structure in a way.
Right,
Conky actually like had
the same
to fight.
structure, but instead of like, okay, so Yotawa and them was in Ryoyu, right? So that could be Shin and them and then what you call it? Osen and them was in the Shukai Plains, so that could be Moten and Wei, and then Conky was in Gyo, so that could be Uhon and Chu. You break it up like 40 chapters each, you know what I'm saying? So it's 120 chapters, but it doesn't seem like it's a lot because it's spread out, but you fully flesh out each of the battlefields, you know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd like to see Johan and Moten like lead massive campaigns on their own.
Yeah.
I think I'll end it with one last question.
Mm-hmm.
What order do you think they'll become GGs in? So, and we can add Kyokai too. I guess Kyokai will be last for everyone, but do you think Shin will be first, or do you think he'll be the last GG out of the 3?
Who will be the G?
You cut out again.
You asked me who will make GG first, right?
Yeah. What will be the order,
Moten.
pretty much? Moten?
Moten. Okay, yeah, Moten, then Uhon, then Shin.
Yeah, I agree. Because I feel like it's gonna be a scenario where like Shin's mad that he's left behind, and he's gonna like do something
not
crazy.
Only that, but I feel like okay, they're generals now, and it's gonna be more tactical feats that get him to GG. Not it's gonna be more tactical feats that get him to GG, not like just straight up battle feats. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so say Shen goes to Han, right? But Han doesn't have any like super powerful generals. They don't have any GGs, anything that's like super crazy, but Shin conquers the most cities out of everybody, right? But Moten and Uhon conquer the same amount of cities, and they both take out like a GG level opponent. Maybe that person wasn't GG specifically, but they were like GG level for this. You know what I'm saying? They would get promoted because they took out a GG level opponent and they took the land, as opposed to Shin, who just took land and didn't like fight a specific. You know what I'm saying? That's the only like way I can see like them making GG first. But I do see them making GG. It'll be something like that. So it's like everybody's out on their own campaign, but like they just happen to do slightly more in their campaign.
I don't know, because part of me thinks that Haru will always give Shin a physical fight, just because that's part of Shin's character. You can't just like leave it in the dust. But it's kind of like a mobile situation where there's not many people that can even really challenge him anymore. So you should focus on mobile strategy. You should focus on Shin's instinct and just focus on seeing how that improves, or just showcasing more of it. I don't know, really.
Yep.
I don't think like Shin will lead a major campaign in Han necessarily. Like, I don't know. I can't see him leading Han and then Ohan gets Chu and Moten gets Wei.
Well, no, I was just throwing that out for instance. It could.
Okay, I got you.
It could be the other way around. You know what I'm saying? It could be Shin goes to Wei, Moten goes to Chu to be with Mobile, and then Ohon takes Han. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like. I was just throwing out because it probably won't be Zhao again for the three of them. Like, I think the three of them are staying away from Zhao for right now. Because like if they go to Zhao with their fresh armies against the Kantan, because that's like, you know what I'm saying, that's basically all Zhao has. They have like the few armies left that Raboku had, and then they have the Kantan like elite. So it's like everybody up there is like a super elite, right? So I don't know if you want to just take a fresh, like, I don't know, because the units did good, but this is different. They're gonna have at least, like I said, at least 15 to 20,000 to command. So it's gonna be a whole different makeup of them actually like leading a battlefield, as opposed to them just being like marauding units.
Yeah, and like smallish battles will give them good training grounds, I guess. So they can like really strengthen up their overall army, and then they'll be just that much more destructive when they're gonna completely finish off Zhao or like do something major against Wei.
And then we still got to worry about Yan and Chu is a big ass state, so we can attack Chu multiple times before we actually like put the nail in Chu.
Yeah, which I do think it should be spread out. I don't think it should just be nothing happens to Chu, and then at the end, okay, we take them all out in one arc, in like one super arc or anything.
Yeah. I do think we should have like a couple mini arcs attacking Chu, which can be led up by Shin and them, because Shin and them, that's another army Shin and them never faced. Shin and them haven't faced Yan, they haven't faced Chu, and they haven't faced Han. Yan, Chu, and Han. Or Ki. Nobody's really.
Yeah, no one's really gonna fuck with Ki unless they backstab, but at this point, not happening.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we can end it at
about
that.
It, right?
My nigga Shin finally gonna become a general. Rishin out here.
I was about to say, that's Rishin to you, man.
Rishin's out here, boy. It's finally time. It's come a long way, but we're here. Award ceremony. Next chapter, hopefully. This chapter was some greatness. I'd definitely give it like a fucking 9 out of 10. It was just so nice seeing Shin being so happy after all this.
10 out of 10.
Hey, I don't even blame
10 out of 10, definitely.
I don't even blame you. I could give it a 10 out of 10 just because of that house joke. That shit was fucking funny, bro. But yeah, I'll end it here. Peace.